Hey there. Um, it is I, once again. I'm going to, in honor of the new Fire Emblem game that is coming out, I'm going to do a Let's Play of one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. That was on it is Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. It's a really good game. I was going to do Shadow Dragon, but that's on the DS, and for some reason when I use this program to record my desktop with that DS emulator, it has like a lot of lag, and like the sound doesn't sound any good, and it wasn't happening. So sorry about that. I'll have to settle for this game, which is still an awesome game. I really love it, and I think I know it better than the other one anyway. Since I played this one like 2 or 3 times, and Shadow Dragon I've only played through like once. But anyway, the new game's coming out tomorrow, Fire Emblem Awakening. I can't wait. I'm like, dying to play it. So to hold me over, I'm going to start a Let's Play of this game. And I will finish it eventually, don't worry. But this game is really awesome. Yeah. I probably am not going to go through all of these, the intro. If you want to see the intro, just, get it yourself. Get the ROM, get an emulator, and you can see the whole story. The more interesting things are the fights. So the fall of Renes. Renes is your country, and it has been taken over by Grado Empire, and this is where we start. Grado's taken over the Renes. So the king, which is your father, he's gonna send Erica off. Erica is your first main character, and then Prince Ephraim is the other one. You'll meet him later. And if you want, you could just read these. I'm not gonna go too fast, so you can at least read them, because it's a really cool. It's a good story. Yeah, she's got like a special bracelet. Good. Seth is Erica's man. Gotta keep his princess safe. And me, I shall remain here. I have long held Grado among our dearest allies, yet now they attack. I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renes is mine to guide. So how could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Seth is like, yeah, baby. Father. Forgive me, Your Highness. And there goes Grado's men, rolling up into your throne room, ready to take out the king. Crazy, crazy stuff. And there's Franz. Franz is a cool dude. Alrighty. So Franz is going to go up ahead and tell people that they're coming. And then, here comes some dude. It's Voltaire or something like that. He'll say his name in a minute. You with the girl, tell me what if I don't know. I imagine him to sound really I don't know, yeah, I'm going to kill you now. I'm Voltaire the Moonstone, Grado's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. And Seth's like, yeah, I missed, oh crap, I stab you. And then Seth's like, I can't take this dude. I gotta roll out. Come on, baby. Let's go. And Voltaire's like, no. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. And Seth's like, oh, we got out of there alive. Thank God. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grado's men. If we made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was,
He was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it.
Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes.
I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the great front? We've heard nothing from him for days.
King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the great Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. You must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion.
Yes, of course, you're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go.
Let's go, baby. What are you waiting for? Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near Border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This is not an easy ride. Please, take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia alone if need be. And she gets a rapier. You there, renized dogs! Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, men. Stand back, Princess Erica. It's all right, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay.
It's funny because Ephraim doesn't use swords; he uses lances. Oh crap! I got a phone call. I will answer that in a little bit. But for now, if you've never played Fire Emblem, it's a really awesome game. Strategic as crap. Here we only have two characters, Seth and Erica, and then you've got your opponent. You can kind of like see where your opponents can move. You know, the red is like where they can attack, and the blue is where they can move. So you want to try and stay out of those areas with certain characters, like the healers, because healers can't attack, and they're pretty frail. But here you have your personal data. Strength is your physical attack. Skill is your critical hit rate, and I believe it has something else in there, but I'm not sure what it affects. Speed is like your, I guess I think speed affects like your evasiveness, and if you're like if you have a certain amount higher speed than your opponent, you can like attack more than once. Luck affects a lot of stuff. Defense is how much damage you can take physically. Resistance is your magic defense. Move is how much you can move. Constitution is like Constitution is like how much space they take, kind of. Like his Constitution is 11, so he's like really big. So her aid is 4, so she can only help somebody with a Constitution of 4 or less. Oh wow, it says it here. It's like a physical size that affects your rescues, see? And then max rescuing Constitution, units with lower cons can be rescued. So he can rescue her, but she cannot rescue him, if that makes sense. Also, when you go to attack, remember that the weapon system is kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing. Swords beat axes, axes beat spears, and spears beat swords. Always remember that when you're making your decision on your weapon and who you're going to attack, because you know. Also, terrain plays a huge part in the game too. Like here, everything's like normal, but if you're like in a mountain, your defense goes up by 2 and your void goes up by 40. And if you're in a forest, your defense goes up by 1 and your void goes by 20. You can see like in that little square in the corner. And then the bosses have this little shield on them, so that way you know who the boss is. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go straight into the fight. She stabby him, he missy, and she stabby him again. So he didn't die, but at least we got some XP. Now we're gonna have Seth. And okay, so here it would be better to use, which do you think? If you chose sword, you were correct, because sword beats axe. See, there's a little arrow next to it, indicating that the spear is not good against the axe. So, you know, I mean, right now, Seth is a paladin, and he's like way beast mode. In the beginning, the paladins are always just awesome, and they can use like any weapon and still win. But we're gonna, you know, do it right, and we're gonna go with the steel sword. Make sure that, you know, we have the advantage there, because that's just how you play. So now it's the enemy phase. Once all your troops have moved, the enemy can attack now. And, yeah, so Erica got a nice kill there. And all that's left is the boss. So now, let's see if Erica can't make it to him. So we're going to have Seth go over, and we're just going to have him take him out. Yeah, 21 2 times, so the guy's not going to survive it. You'll be the first to die! So it's like, slam! Gotcha. And he missed like a punk. And that's it. Seth won it. So that's great. So the first match is really easy. It's just a little, you know, little taste of what you're going to be doing. In the next part, we're going to get more troops. We're going to have a healer and I believe a mage, so we'll be able to look at those too. But for now, I think this is good. We've made it this far. And on the next video, we will follow up for more of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. An awesome game. Thanks for watching.